Okay, so to add a bit more to this channel other than book reviews, although still gonna do them because I want to keep track of all the books I've read or listened to, because thanks to some very good people, I have decided to take the leap and actually listen to audiobooks, which for the longest time I've told myself that an audiobook is just, it won't be the same as reading a physical book, and I probably won't like it as bookworms since I learned to read. So, fun fact, apparently, even if you were someone who's been a bookworm their whole life, audiobooks are not that bad, and you need to be open-minded of them. Good advice. Should have taken it for myself. But neither here or there, because unfortunately, that's usually how it is. We can give advice to everybody else, and then when it comes to ourselves, we make excuses. Anyways, that being said, this year I have decided, and it's still technically going to involve a book of some kind. However, not a book that, like, you sit down and read. I've got a year of self-love journal. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've been skeptical of these journals. I won't lie. I have read some self-help books in my time, but I've self-journal, like the journals and stuff, I've either picked up to look at, or I've asked other people about them, or I've had people tell them that they did it, and I'll be honest, I'm skeptical of the whole journal, like not the journaling process itself, because I've kept on and off again diaries since I was 12, 10. I say on and off again because most of them were half-filled diaries. Some of them were diaries that I wrote in the moment and then I got rid of, or I ripped the pages out and they mysteriously disappeared or caught fire. True fact. However, some things over the years have opened my mind to the possibility that maybe doing a self-guided journal wouldn't be that bad. Now, mind you, when the idea was first suggested to me, I bulked up and I was like, nope, I won't do it. And then I was told, well, keep it in mind. It might be something you want to do later down the road. Of course, yes, I have kept it in mind to the back of my brain, and I haven't really thought about it. And then, a couple of things have changed in my life, and some things, when you get, you know how sometimes you get, like, stupidly stuck in a mode and you're overthinking, or you're not thinking enough, or there's something that just keeps popping out at you, and it's kind of like, do it. This was one of those things. I ignored it for the longest time, and then I was like, you know what? Screw it. So, I picked this book up, and it still took me a while. I will be honest with you. I have only done week 1 of it. And the week 1 is kind of just it's basically asking you the question of, why did you start? Why do you want to do the self-love journal? What is the hope that you want to accomplish or shift by journaling? It's basically asking you to start thinking about this journal, about the real reason why you did it. And I'll be honest with you. It took me a bit. I literally had to sit with this question of that. I mean, it's only week 1 and already I was stuck on the question, which, I'll be honest, it is fair. It's totally fair. Because I wasn't even sure when I bought the book on impulse. Honestly, I don't know what made me finally just pick it up and be like, oh, I'll have it and I'll keep it. Will I actually do it? Who knows? And then I picked it up about a week before the beginning of February, where I had it sitting with my other stuff. It just kind of fell out of the out of my bookshelf, which is common. I have a bunch of books that fall out of my bookshelf randomly, and I'm going, and something compelled me to open it and actually look at it and sit with the question. So my answer to that question was, I want to stop standing in my way. I have a lot of barriers for reasons, things I've been working on, things that have built up, things that I've partially worked on, am working on, and stuff like that. But the thing is that you can do therapy, you can do the things, but when at the end of the day, there's always going to be like a part of you that doesn't completely change. Like, not really completely change, but it's just kind of resistant, and you can usually live with that. You can. However, eventually it's going to come and bite you in the back. But it really will. So, the honest answer to that question for me, I bought this book not with the intention to start it, but here I am. And I think it comes down to that I'm tired of standing in my own way. I am tired of holding on to the last pieces of the survival mode that still linger, and I'm tired of letting other people be the definition of me feeling happy and loved, and putting them as the reason. And I finally asked myself, why do I do it? And then this pops up. So guess what? It's a year of self-love, and we will see where it takes me. It'll be interesting to see. Will it have any effect on me? Will I go through the motions, or will it be, okay, this was an interesting experiment, what's next?